Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your Day 1 Fire Weather Outlook. We have a very big wildfire risk across this area here. Areas in the pink with the red dashed areas, are an extreme risk for wildfires today. Alright, the pink with the black dash, the pink with the red dash line today encompasses parts of New Mexico and far northwestern Texas. Cities in the extreme fire weather risk area today include Clovis, New Mexico, and Tucumcari, New Mexico. There's a critical fire weather area today in the red that encompasses parts of New Mexico, western and northwestern Texas, the Oklahoma Panhandle, far southwestern Kansas, and southeastern Colorado. Cities in the critical fire weather risk area today include El Paso, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, Amarillo, Texas, Midland, Texas, and Odessa, Texas. And finally, we have the orange is the elevated fire risk area today, covering parts of Texas, western Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, parts of Colorado, parts of New Mexico, and southeastern Arizona for the elevated. So, in synopsis, critical to extremely critical fire weather conditions are expected today across portions of the southern high plains. Early morning water vapor imagery depicts a low amplitude upper wave traversing the lower Colorado River Valley. This feature will migrate across the southwest through the day as an attendant mid-level jet noses into the southern high plains by peak heating. This will promote steady deepening of a lee cyclone across eastern Colorado and western Kansas through the day, resulting in strengthening west and southwest winds across the southern high plains. Consensus from latest guidance and ensemble output is that widespread 20 to 25 mile per hour sustained winds are likely across the region, with gusts upwards of 35 to 45 miles per hour possible. A swath of 30 to 35 mile per hour winds will likely emerge across eastern New Mexico and the far western Texas under the approaching mid-level jet, and within the lee of the Sacramento and southern Sandia-Manzano Mountains, and will support a corridor of extremely critical fire weather conditions. A dry air mass has been placed across the southwest and southern high plains over the past several days, with afternoon relative humidity minimums largely in the single digits to low teens. Increasing downslope warming and drying will promote further relative humidity reductions this afternoon. Although most guidance depicts afternoon relative humidity minimums in the low to mid-teens, relative humidity values will most likely fall into the 5 to 10% range again today. Although some light precipitation is ongoing early Sunday morning across northeastern New Mexico and parts of the Texas Panhandle, MRMS-QPE suggests little rainfall is reaching the surface. Given preceding days of dry windy conditions and increasing ERC values, largely near the 85th percentile, receptive fuels will be in place and will support the fire weather concern. So, that's your Day 1 Fire Weather Outlook, and this is an extremely dangerous situation. Stay safe and vigilant in these areas today. If I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone, phone chargers, extra batteries, and a battery-powered radio in the event that you need to evacuate on a moment's notice, because fires can start to spread quickly. Please avoid outdoor burning in these areas today. Because all it takes is one little spark for a fire to start to spread quickly. Alright? Especially in this kind of environment within the extreme risk for fire spread. Alright? The extreme risk here is, again, the highest on the fire weather scale, so, yeah. Please do not, under any circumstances, do outdoor burning. Do not, under any circumstances, do outdoor burning. Because, again, that's gonna All it takes is one little spark for a fire to start and spread quickly. Alright? Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground, even if they're not lit. Because one, that's littering, which is dangerous and illegal, and can result in a major fine should you get caught. And it can also harm the environment, which brings me to my next point. All it takes is one little spark for a fire to start and spread quickly. Okay? This is how it is. So, one little spark is all it takes for a fire to start and spread quickly. Get out of control, which can destroy the environment. And make sure your cigarette is fully out before you throw it away. So, stay safe in these areas today, and I'll see you at my day 1 severe weather outlook, which will come out very soon. Take care.